it downfield. It is. Oh, it's caught. John Moran in the clutch. Oh, my word. Oh, my God. Deep to right field. Way up there. And way down the sideline. Jefferson. Another huge run. Jalen Red broke tackle. Stayed on his feet.
What's poppin', everyone? Blake Neiman here again for another episode of Blake's Take. And over the course of the past 16 years, Chris Paul has established himself as one of the greatest leaders and point guards of all time. Unfortunately, though, he has come short of reaching the championship round of the NBA every single season of his illustrious career. But finally, after 5 franchises, 123 playoff games, Chris Paul has officially taken his name out of the running for the title of being the best basketball player to never make the NBA Finals list. Paul scored 41 points, 31 in the second half, dished out 8 assists, while committing 0 turnovers, and making a huge shot after huge shot in the second half to keep his team ahead. After LA cut the lead from 15-7 late in the third quarter, Paul scored 24 of Phoenix's next 30 points to help put the game out of reach. It was ironic that Paul reached the NBA Finals for the first time on the same Staples Center court where he helped bring the Clippers to respectability over 6 seasons that ended in 2017 without ever getting past the second round. Obviously, they made the conference finals for the first time this year without him, ironically. But it was also ironic that he punished his old team with a match to his playoff career high of 41, the same amount that Paul George had used in his pushing of the Clippers on to a road win in Game 5. But given Paul's awful injury luck over the years, the few times he got this close but couldn't quite get over the hump, this is just a long overdue awakening and win for Paul. It is just in every way imaginable. Phoenix is the first team to reach the NBA Finals after a 10-year playoff drought. The Suns last made the NBA Finals in 1993 when they were led by Charles Barkley on NBA TNT Now and lost to the great Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls in 6 games. Now, they're either going to play the Atlanta Hawks, who might just get the title as the worst team to ever make the NBA Finals, or they will face the Milwaukee Bucks and 2-time MVP and Defensive Player of the Year, hopefully Giannis Antetokounmpo, but it may be without him also. So the odds could be are kind of in favor of the CP3 and the Suns. Should they win the championship, Paul would be solidified, in my book, as the top 5 point guard all time. The greatness he has shown throughout his career, top 5 in assists all time. And now he gets this championship ring. It would just prove, in his leadership on the court, you can see the emotion when he buried his face into Monty Williams after the game. It was just incredible. It just showed how much work and how much agony and how much hard work and how much adversity he faced all over the course of that 16 years. And then it's finally reached this moment. And I believe him and Devin Booker, they're going to be a hard team to beat in the finals. Not to mention Mikal Bridges, Jay Crowder, DeAndre Ayton. They got a solid squad on their hands. And shall Giannis Antetokounmpo and or Trae Young not return from their injuries, whether they make it, whoever makes it out of the series, that would be a runaway favorite for the Suns. But shall Giannis, I don't think they want to face Giannis. I think the best team they should want to face is the Hawks. Yeah, they're scrappy. Yeah, Trae Young is amazing, and he can strike life out of any team, regardless of you're the 1 seed in the East, as we saw in the Philadelphia 76ers, or you're the 2-time MVP in Giannis Antetokounmpo. They brought it to 6 games already. Who would have thought the Hawks would have brought this series to 6 games? It's crazy. But I personally think you would rather face these young squad, inexperienced. I mean, yes, you are unexperienced yourself, but you got that guy, Chris Paul, behind you with all the experience in the world. Whereas the Hawks they're all young. They don't really got a true veteran on their team. But then you got the Bucks with a very much veteran player and a top 5 player in the world, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And yes, you have the up and down Chris Middleton, but if he's up, that's scary for the Suns. But in my opinion, I'm taking the Suns out of the West regardless. I think they got a great squad. CP3 at the helm. He can score, he can pass, he can get his teammates involved, and he will not turn over the ball, that's for sure, as he's shown. And then you got Devin Booker in the likes of Kobe Bryant, the great, rest in peace his soul. But Devin Booker is going to be great. DeAndre Ayton, great inside, and will be able to shut down Giannis shall they advance to the finals. And I think that, and they got great role players, Mikal Bridges. They got a great squad, and I am definitely going to take them over both of these Eastern Conference teams, whether it be the Hawks or the Bucks. Congratulations to CP3 once again. I know how emotion-filled this moment is, and it was a legacy-defining moment last night when he had scored 41 in a clinching game to go to his first finals. That might have just been almost the best and most meaningful game of Chris Paul's career. So, thank you for tuning in. Hope you all enjoyed. Catch it all on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and or YouTube. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you all in the next one.